African Women Writers Network, in partnership with the Palestine Festival SA, presents an evening of culture, music and poetry this coming Wednesday on the 29th of November. The concert, which seeks to connect with the Palestinian people and its artists in an act of solidarity, will coincide with the United Nations International Day of Solidarity with Palestine. Now, the evening will see various local and international artists sharing music, talks and poetry at the Market Square in Johannesburg. For more on this, we're joined in studio by the Programme Director of the Palestine Festival SA, Roshnie Moonsammy. Very good morning to you. Welcome to Newzroom Afrika.
Hi, good morning to you.
Fantastic evening lined up, and of course we know as you and I speak, there's been some relief, I suppose, with the 4-day truce. More hostages being released by Hamas from the Gaza Strip on the second day of this 4-day truce. That in itself speaks volumes about perhaps the importance of what you're trying to put together here at home.
Yeah, the struggle for the Palestinian people did not start on the 7th of October. It's been decades. They've been suffering. And we as artists and women at the African Women Writers Network, we were actually, some of the artists were supposed to be in Palestine in November, but given the extra turmoil and escalation of the genocide that is taking place, our artists could not go, and the artists felt that it's really important as South African artists to show our solidarity with the people of Palestine. As South Africans, we have received a lot of goodwill and solidarity all over the world in our struggle for freedom against apartheid, and we cannot turn our backs. So this is a very special program put together for the 29th with Sia Makuzeni, a fantastic quartet, Mohammed Dawji, Sims on drums, Tefakatso, including Tembi Kumalo on vocals. And it will look at the South African songbook in terms of songs that are very meaningful, from Leta Mbulu's Uhuru to Yuma Sikela Soweto Blues. So it's a very, very special program put together. And we will also be working on specific Palestinian artists, where we will not be doing a cover, of course, but reworking it within a South African jazz context. And we will live stream this concert, so we will have the Palestinian artists, their videos will be shown, and a talk by Professor Salim Valley. So it is a very meaningful evening on the 29th at the Market Square, opposite the Market Theatre, at the photo workshop.
A meaningful evening with meaningful songs. What messages are you hoping to spread with this concert?
Definitely solidarity, empathy, peace, and never forget, and everyone, as in our ordinary person and politically, to do as much as we can to end the suffering of the Palestinian people. Although it's ongoing, but we all need to be much more aware of it.
I mean, you've got some big names, the who's who in the music industry, coming to showcase their talents on stage. What has the preparation process been like?
Oh, it's been beautiful in lots of ways because, you know, even in war, in destruction, in joy, music is very important. Never take away music. You know, some people think, why do you do music when people are suffering? But the Palestinian artists are still continuing to work in their own way. And we were suffering under apartheid, and as South Africans, we always use music. So the rehearsals were fantastic. We hosted the rehearsals at the Joburg Theatre, and it was amazing. It was amazing of people coming together. Some of the artists had never been together, and, you know, especially curating this program.
There's also poetry, there's also talks. What sort of discussions do these talks entail as you come together in solidarity and really trying to spread messages of hope and courage?
Well, the talk will be by Professor Salim Valley. It will look at the Palestinian struggle. It's just one talk, but the music, and the poetry and the live streaming and the Palestinian artists, their videos will be streamed. The entire process will also be live streamed, so it will be a hybrid audience at the Market Theatre auditorium as well as online. And the message we're hoping to spread is solidarity, empathy, and an end to the genocide.
Yeah. With this 4-day truce taking place, I mean, we've seen and heard some international leaders saying that they hope that, it will be something that's extended and eventually bring about an end to the hostilities and the torture and what we've been watching from here at home. Are you hopeful that perhaps, as you unite in solidarity in South Africa and the truce is ongoing, that it will bring some sort of meaningful change as we all sit here at home and watch the exchange taking place? I mean, we're sitting on day 2. There's 2 more days to go.
Well, to be honest with you, the struggle is ongoing, and as I said before, it didn't start on the 7th of October.
Yeah.
So it's very strategic as well for the truce. But there's a lot of work to be done for lasting peace and equal rights for the Palestinian people.
And what would you say, the 29th of November, you talk about it being live streamed. How do people access it and become a part of it?
Well, they can, first of all, email us to get a seat. It is free. The entrance is free, but we have asked, we requested that if people would like, we welcome donations, which will then go towards a bursary fund for a Palestinian student in Palestine at a university, and that will be administered by the Palestine Festival SA Programme. People can email us at afroartsurban@gmail.com, as well as they can access the live stream on the festival, on the African Women Writers page, the Facebook page, African Women Writers Network. So it would be there, as well as our website, afroarts.co.za. But, the Facebook page is pretty good.
Very well. Thank you so much, Roshnie. All the best. We will be watching and hopefully, of course, looking forward to the excitement as you really make a statement call. I mean, solidarity, messages of peace, and meaningful songs and meaningful talks being experienced there. Program Director of the Palestine Festival SA, Roshnie Moonsammy, speaking to us there in studio.